right? So that's the biggest thing for me. So I really didn't pay attention to it the whole year, and I don't know. That's, I guess, something for you guys to have something to talk about, right? But it doesn't really change my factor going into practice at Martinsville this weekend.
How would you evaluate your first season?
I mean, I think we've been really great, and we got like 10 top 10s and 5 top 5s now, or 4 top 5s. So statistically it's pretty good. But I know for a fact that we could have ran better in a lot of different races, and I didn't help us out with that. So I think we're really good though.
Is there enough stuff?
Bars are good.
Is that
win right there? Do you feel? I mean, you get. So,
I can't feel it. I don't know what the future holds, but I think we've had a lot of good shots to be able to win. And like even last week we passed 20, and then the caution came out. Just bad time. So I think we've been really good, and my guys bring out great stuff every weekend.
Is there enough stuff that you look back on over early part of the season or whatever, and you're like, man, if I knew that now, like this experience.
That's the stuff for sure. The thing is, it's more about what I'm doing before the races in the weekend. That's the stuff I wish I could go back at for sure. That's 100%.
So the foundation you feel like is laid there now to really have take another leap.
Yeah, I think you just learn stuff, right? Just as much as somebody rookie coming into the media center learn how to do stuff properly. You just learn it, and then you're like, oh, well, if I did that, I wish I could go back and change the whole deal. But it's what learning's there for, right?
What surprised you the most about your rookie season that you had not anticipated?
I don't really know. I think it's I've really been like, a whole lot of, I guess, surprise. I've been very happy and thankful to run really great up front. Surprised, I don't know. I've been surprised how much I've learned on my own, but that's really cool because you have stuff in life you have stuff taught to you, right? And you learn it, but learning stuff on your own it's something else that's special. That's what I've had.
And what are some of those things?
I mean, just the way of handling stuff and learning how to prepare correctly that works for yourself, because everybody does stuff differently. And just there's a good bit of stuff like that I have learned, been done before.
Is there a standout moment or a few moments from this season that you'll look back on?
Yeah, I think Bristol is really cool. I think last weekend was a really big improvement at Homestead, and it's a really hard track. And then I think there's been a good bit of them for sure.
How much of an adjustment period was there? Because I know other rookies in the past have talked about they weren't expecting the speed and the competitiveness of like all the Cup guys.
Yeah, I think it's just, you look at anything amateur to pro, statistically it's very hard, depending on what sport it is. So it's definitely difficult, but you just got to be mentally tough and work really, really hard. That's the thing. If you don't work hard, you're not going to be good.
And with all of like the starts you made last year, I mean, did it just give you a better, I guess, runway coming into this season?
Yeah, of course it was, different circumstances, right? Filling in for somebody, but it was very helpful, and being able to learn the car more and more is very, very, very helpful. So I appreciate all those opportunities last year.
I feel like the outside expectations that you had a really good rookie year, but you're also you hold yourself to really high standards. So like, are you happy with this year?
I guess I can't be completely satisfied, right? Because I'm not in the playoffs or I didn't win a race, so I don't think I am. But I think if you go back and look statistically and are not selfish about it, I think doing okay. So I just got to pick it up, and there's been a lot of times we've been running really good. So I'm happy that we have got great speed and be able to qualify in the top 10 like the last 5 times out of the last like 7 weeks is really cool. So especially for me. So just learning stuff and keep working hard.
Your mother stepped up in a bigger role at JGR. Has it helped you over this past year to have the support of family, especially?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's changed in the last year. She's taken on different roles, but nothing's changed at all. So it's all the same for me.
Jason Ratcliff announced his retirement. What are your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I've already got asked this and with Claire, but I appreciate all of what Jason has done. I grew up around Jason, more than probably any other crew chiefs in there, and besides my crew chief with Chris Scale, he's worked with my family for a long time, but Jason's been there forever. He's won a lot of races, worked with a lot of great drivers, and I appreciate all he's done. I think he just made his 800 start this weekend or last weekend, and so he's been racing a lot, and he's a lot of great success, and it was really cool to run this year. These last 7 races with him is really special to me. I grew up around him, so I appreciate all he's done, and he's been very successful, and is one of the hardest workers I've been around.
This is Austin Dillon, driver of the Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.